Hello there, Geometry. It's Mr. Lamb coming to you with the 5-part Unit 3 Test A key. Just to give you a couple of things about the Unit 3 Test A. Number one, I was looking for 24 points. So there were 24 points available on this test. I'll let you know how many points every page are worth and where the points come from as we go through this key. But I do want to let you know it is out of 24 total points, and I made it a ×4 grade, which makes it about 96 points of your total 9 weeks grade. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right into this first page. Page number 1 is out of 7 total points. And for question number 1, it says the ratio of the angles of a triangle is 2 to 5 to 8. Find the measure of the angles. So this is for 2 different points. Okay? So 2 points here. And the first point is I want to find the x value. So what is the x value? Well, I have this triangle. So let me throw a triangle up here. And this will work. Okay, that'll be fine. And it says that the ratio of the angles is 2 to 5 to 8. So this angle is 2x, this angle is 5x, and this angle is 8x. That will give me my 2 to 5 to 8 ratio. Again, remember, if I multiply both 2, 5, and 8, I multiply all 3 numbers by some common number. So let's say I double all of them. It will still reduce down to a 2 to 5 to 8 ratio. So that ratio will stay the same, 2 to 5 to 8. And since they're angles, I know that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle has to be 180 degrees. So I will do 2x plus 5x plus 8x has to equal 180 degrees because the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Combine my terms, 2 and 8 is 10, and 5 is 15x is equal to 180. And then divide by 15, and you get x to be 12. If I solve this, I gave you one of the 2 points. I gave you one of the 2 points right here. But it also says find the measure of the angles. So I actually have to go back and find the angles. So that means 2 times x is 24 degrees. 5 times x is 60 degrees. And 8 times x is 96 degrees. So the second point came if you found all 3 degree measures, the 24, 60, and 96. You had to have all 3 of them to get the point. If you only gave me the 3 angles and did not show me the work on how those answers came up, you only got one of the 2 points there. So 2 points were available, but you had to show both the work and find the solution to get both points. All right, and then we have 2, 3, and 4. All of them have the same directions. Determine if the following figures are similar. Circle yes or no. So you have to circle yes or no. That's worth a point. Then state what theorem you used. If you did not use a theorem, leave this blank. Be sure to show your work. Okay, so I can tell you this, point-wise. Question number 2 is worth 2. Question number 3 was worth 1. And question number 4 was worth 2. You'll see why it's worth 1 here in a second. So number 2, the first thing I'm going to do, I take a look at the triangles. I'm missing an angle. That top angle up here, this one up here is unknown. So I'll find that because I have 180 degrees make up a circle. So I'll subtract 57, then I'll subtract 67, and I will find out that I have 56 degrees left. So that is 56 degrees. Once I know that, now I can take a look at the 2 triangles. I see that they both have a 56. They both have a 57. So this is a yes because of the angle similarity. Angle similarity. Okay, number 3. Don't know anything about the angles in number 3. I just have sides, so I'm going to check for the proportion of sides. There are 3 sides, so I'll give you 3 fractions. I'll go small to large over here in triangle number 1. Small to large would be 12 is the smallest side, then 21 is the second smallest, and then 24 is the largest. Now I'll come over here to triangle number 2. Smallest side is 8, and then 13, and then 16. And I'm going to look to reduce these fractions. I'm going to reduce all 3. So 12 over 8 reduces down to 3 over 2. 21 over 13 does not reduce down, it's still 21 over 13. And 24 over 6 reduces down to 3 over 2. So if these 2 triangles are going to be similar, all 3 of these have to be exactly the same. And 3 over 2 does not equal 21 over 13. So they are not all exactly the same. They are not all equal. So it does not have a scale factor, therefore this is a no. That's why it's only worth 1 point. Now, some people put down the theorem that they use. They tried using side, side, side. Okay, that's fine. But you did not use a theorem to prove anything. You just disproved something. So I only made that worth 1 point if you said it was a no. And then number 4 is the last one. So number 4. These are 2 bow tie triangles. So I know this. I have vertical angles here. So I have an angle. Now I'm going to check the 2 sides. I'm going to check my 2 sides. I'm going to call this one triangle 1, or this one triangle 2. Triangle 1, small to large, is 1 and 2.5. Triangle 2, small to large, is 4 and 10. I'm sorry, just 10. If I were to reduce 1 over 4, that is reduced. It is still 1/4. 2.5 over 10 reduces to 1 over 4 as well. So those 2 things are in fact equal. So they have an angle, and they have the sides on the outside. So it is a yes because of side, angle, side similarity. Do not forget that little similarity symbol. That does make a difference. That's it for page 1. Continue on in the next video. You can see page 2.